Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new podcast episode of Cuckoo's Nest. My name is Lazar Akic, and I will be hosting today's episode where we will speak about the World Bank, its engagement in Kosovo, as well as about the macroeconomic indicators and economic prospects of Kosovo. Our guests today are the representatives of the World Bank, and now I will kindly ask you to present yourselves and to tell us more about your position at the World Bank and your engagement as well, whether you are engaged only in Kosovo or your engagement is basically extended in the whole Western Balkans. So who can start? Maybe Ana Maria or Asli?
Thank you very much, Lazar. Thanks a lot for the invitation. I'm very excited to be part of this podcast. It's my first podcast in Kosovo, so it's very important. My name is Ana Maria Oviedo. I am a senior economist in the Poverty and Equity Global Practice of the World Bank. I work in the Europe and Central Asia region. Among my tasks, I am in charge of monitoring and understanding changes in poverty and the income distribution, as well as to advise government on policies that can help accelerate poverty reduction or protect the poor from crises such as the COVID-19 pandemic. I currently work in Kosovo, Albania, and Turkey, but I also provide support to teams in other regions. And I work also on other areas than poverty, such as, for example, increasing women's economic opportunity, increasing social cohesion between refugee and host populations within schools, using technology and behavioral economics. Thank you very much.
Asli, maybe we should go next with you to present yourself, or Elena, maybe?
I can go next.
Yeah, please.
Let me also thank you, Eko Ana Maria, and thank you for this invitation. For me, it's the first podcast ever, so I look forward to this experience. My name is Elena Imnadze, and I have joined Kosovo team relatively recently. I am with the Kosovo team since August this year as a senior operations officer and also / deputy country manager. So in my current position, the main responsibility is to really overlook the whole engagement portfolio that the World Bank has in Kosovo, work closely with the teams and with the government counterparts to make sure that implementation of these operations and also delivery of our analytical support happens smoothly, and we can be of assistance to the government of the country in terms of achieving their development objectives and in terms of contributing to the policy deliberations, especially during the difficult times like now, when the government, in addition to other challenges, also has a huge challenge of addressing pandemic crisis in the country. Let me stop here and turn to Asli now.
Yeah. Thank you, Elena. Asli?
Thank you so much, Lazar. It's so great to be here today. It's also my very first podcast, so I'm a little bit excited, but also a bit nervous. I am the country economist for Kosovo, and I cover macro-fiscal issues and recent developments. I also have a colleague that I work hand in hand in Kosovo, so he's based in Pristina, and I'm based in DC. And we also, I don't know, maybe some of the listeners might want to know a bit more about how the World Bank is structured. We work on the side where what we call global practices. So I work in the macroeconomics and trade and investment global practice. But basically, as a country economist, I follow all these recent developments, and we also, together with Ana Maria, we also give inputs to other projects, because every project document also has to cover a macroeconomic section and also a poverty section. So we always work very closely with also other sector colleagues. So in that regard, it's a very fulfilling job that we have. So we work, I mainly work on Kosovo. So it's great that I can actually concentrate in one country. it's, I've learned so much over the last two and a half years. And I also work on either lending projects together with my colleagues, but I also contribute to analytical products. And just to mention, for example, we have a regional product, which we call a regular economic report that we release twice a year. And in that report, we work as a group with the country economists of the Western Balkans. And Anna Maria also contributes to that report as the poverty economist. And there we also discuss, the regional developments, and we also kind of compare and also, explain how the region's macroeconomic outlook looks like.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Asli. So, Ljundrim, please, if you can just briefly present yourself and give us your role.
Thank you. My name is Ljundrim Aliu. I'm the external client relations. I work as in external client relations for the World Bank office in Kosovo, and I'm based in Pristina. Looking forward to this interesting discussion.
Yeah, thanks, Ljundrim. So I will start with the first question. As you know, we'll have we have a wider audience, and we would like to know, and if you can explain us a bit more in let's say more simple words, what is the World Bank? What kind of institution this is? So people often hear about the World Bank, but it seems very blurry to the people, the common people on the ground, what kind of an institution that is. Is it just another regular bank? What is the difference than the central bank or the common bank? So if you can just give us a bit of the explanation and a bit of a history on the World Bank. Anyone can take the question. So maybe Elena can start.
Let me try to make it simple. It's not that easy. The institution has been in existence for more than half a century and evolved over this period. So I think the more complex issues added up. But to try and make it simple, first of all, it's not a commercial bank. It's a public institution in a sense, because the World Bank financing comes from the member states. And that happens every 3 years when we do the replenishment. And also, let me not go very much into the technical details, but basically it exists with the contributions from the member states as well as from the funding that is generated through our treasury operations. For now, there are 189 member countries, and the World Bank has a very broad network of country offices all across the world. I think there are about 130 offices across the world. We do work, the World Bank consists of several internal organizations. So we call ourselves World Bank Group rather than World Bank. But people that you see now, we represent the World Bank, which is the group that works primarily with the governments. Our counterparts are Ministry of Finances, the authorities of the country, and we provide lending or grants to these governments to support implementation of the reform agendas or investment projects that are priority for the particular country. And let me also quickly touch upon the twin goals of the bank. Why do we do so? I think the main goals of the bank is to eradicate poverty and do so through to supporting shared prosperity. So in a very stable and sustainable way. So that's the overarching goals that we try to pursue in each and every country, in each and every operation that we support. But of course, when doing so, we very much try to align with the priorities of that country, the national development goals of that country, so that we can, bring these two initiatives or two goals together. Let me stop here. As I said, it's a very complex institution, so it may require a special podcast just to walk you through the institution and the way it functions. But I think it could be a good teaser for our listeners, and maybe then they can visit the website and read more and understand more.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. So I have another question for you. If you can tell us more about the World Bank's engagement in Kosovo. What kind of projects are you currently financing? So basically, overall, your engagement in Kosovo.
Okay, well, as I said, I am probably the newest member of the team, and I know that World Bank office in Kosovo celebrated recently 20 years anniversary. So it will be difficult for what I can speak about is just the most recent years. So I'm looking at Lundrim in the first place. Maybe he can also add and contribute. But basically, the way we engage in the country is through so-called country partnership frameworks. And that's the guiding document that informs the bank's investments or budget support on analytical work that we do in the country. It usually covers the period of 4 to 5 years, and is always developed in very close consultations with our counterparts in the government, but not only the counterparts, we also do very broad consultations, usually with the civil society, with the private sector, with other development partners, so that we try to reflect views from the broad society.
Yeah, this is the other question I wanted to ask. To what extent do you cooperate also with private businesses and civil society actors, except with the institutions, as you mentioned? Well, so is that cooperation limited to consultations, or do you also support civil society and private businesses?
It depends. Again, we have a number of instruments that we can apply when we work in the country. When it comes to the borrowing, strictly speaking, the borrowing that it goes to the government and is implemented, that the projects that are financed by the bank will be implemented by the respective government ministries or agencies. Now, when implementing these projects, they can obviously call on the private sector entities in the country or civil society organizations and conduct implementation through these organizations. In that sense, I would say we don't work directly, but through the government, then organizations can be still involved in the implementation of the projects. I should have mentioned, as I said, we're World Bank, but we also have a sister organization under the World Bank Group that works primarily with the private sector. So that organization, the International Financial Corporation, will work directly with the private sector and will provide technical assistance or lending to the private sector. But let me not dwell on this issue. So that's kind of direct. And then sometimes when we do for instance, some analytical or advisory services, or we do research, again, we can draw on the academia or CSOs that are active in the country and partner with them directly for inputs, for research, for information sharing. But consultations is a must, I would say, because when we prepare every 4 years, when we prepare the partnership framework, we want to make sure that everyone's voice is heard and different views are taken into account, so we can come up with the most efficient and most targeted support program for the country. Let me stop here, and maybe, I don't know, colleagues, Lundrim would like to come in and add.
Yeah, something about the current projects that the World Bank is financing.
Yes, I think Elena is probably best suited to answer the question on the current portfolio of projects that we have in Kosovo. I could maybe only add a remark that the CSOs, I think, are very important for the World Bank program, and we do engage with CSOs in different capacities. We have engaged in different capacities in the past, and we're also, I think, looking forward to always to expand the cooperation. looking forward to new opportunities. But the core of the sort of the core element of the way the World Bank operates is to work with the government, that is the counterpart, and it is the government agencies, ministries that are the main implementing agencies of the World Bank financed projects. And I'll the mic to Elena now.
Thank you, Lundri, for this additional information. So then the question is about the current portfolio operations that the World Bank supports, right, Lazar?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It seems that my network is getting unstable again. But I don't know if you hear me well. So yeah, just wanted to touch upon again with Lundrim, and if he can just elaborate a bit more about the projects that are currently being implemented and financed by the World Bank. So I think that we missed that part in the answer. Lundrim.
We do have a very diverse portfolio of a number of projects that are trying to improve the situation in different sectors. And Elena, heading the operations for the World Bank in Kosovo, I think is the best person to provide you more details with that.
Sure, Lazar, yes, happy to take this question. As Lundrim says, we have really a quite diverse portfolio of operations that fall under the country partnership framework for years from 2017 through 2021. All in all, we have now 11 active projects in the portfolio, the ongoing projects, and the total amount is 281 million. Now, these projects, not all of them necessarily were prepared in the last 3 years. Again, there's some projects that are ongoing but were prepared and delivered or have been in operation since 2014 and 18. And as Lundrim already mentioned, I think we are present and engaged in almost all the sectors. It's in agriculture, energy, water, health, education, digital development, you name it. I think, am I missing something? Financial sector and also private sector, the competitiveness sector. So I think we're trying to support government from different angles to boost economic development and ensure that this economic development is done for the benefit of the broader population and citizens of Kosovo. As I said, some of the projects have been in implementation for quite some years, or maybe coming to closure in the next year or so. Some are pretty recent, were prepared and approved just a few years ago or even this year. So it depends, the implementation pace depends on the age of the project. But all in all, I think this current portfolio is pretty young. So we're still looking to see for the results to be achieved.
And it is expected that the framework will be revised in 2022, right? The current framework lasts until 2022.
That's true, but it depends. Now, given that we have pandemic, I think the first step would be what we usually call the program learning and review report, so we can see where we stand, whether the framework that was prepared back in 2017 is still relevant, whether it needs to be adjusted and updated given the new challenges. Then after this PLR, we'll see if the period of the CPF can be extended a little bit so that we can still function under the current framework before we start preparation of the new one.
Okay, thanks, Elena, a lot for this extensive response. I will now turn to Asli, and I would like to have her answering this question related to the methodology World Bank is using on assessing macroeconomic indicators. What is the current state of the macroeconomic indicators, and will this what will be the effects of the pandemic in the years to come?
Thank you so much, Lazar. I think this is a very important question because actually the indicators and the statistics that the national authorities produce are very important in designing policies, but also measuring the results of the policies, right? So targeted and effective policy making really depends on the availability of the data and timely availability of data, and also the accuracy of the data. So their quality is really important. So there are several statistics that different institutions produce in Kosovo, and the World Bank actually relies on these statistics that the national authorities produce. The quality and availability of statistics have really improved over time, and there is more and more higher frequency data. But of course, more could be done going forward to really make sure that the data is timely available, it is consistent, and also it is of high quality. So how do we do forecasts? How do we really see, what growth is? How do we actually think about how do we forecast the future? Yeah. It became much more difficult these days, I think, given the rising uncertainty, I'm sure, which we will talk about. But before the pandemic, if we were to speak, what we do is for the historical data, we go to the national accounts, which is what we call the gross domestic product, which is a measure of overall activity in the economy. And it shows, what over time, the change in gross domestic product gives us the growth in the economy. And similarly, prices such as the consumer price index, producers price index, and import price index, these are all produced by the Kosovo Agency of Statistics. Yeah. Central Bank is also another producer of statistics. They provide data on exports of goods and services, or current accounts, remittances, and also financial statistics. And most of this data is really available at a monthly frequency. And when we look at the fiscal side, the data is provided mostly by the Ministry of Finance. So as a country economist, we all need to sit down and think about what we see, what are the recent developments. And then we also talk to our counterparts and also donors to see what is the activity going to be in the future to really form a view of the economic outlook in the economy. So we use the recent data, and also we have our macro structural model, but we also take into account the discussions we have with the authorities, Ministry of Finance, Central Bank, Kosovo Agency of Statistics, and other donors to produce these growth forecasts. And also, of course, we do forecasts on fiscal accounts and others. As I mentioned earlier on, we have a regular economic report that really goes into the details of the indicators, of macro indicators that we release twice a year. Yeah. So that's basically nuts and bolts of what the country economist does in order to produce a forecast for an economy.
So, is there any assessment what will be the effects of the pandemics in Kosovo? I saw some figures in the news that the forecasted recession will be around over 10%, which looks very very worrying. So, what does your data say? What is your analysis like? Have you done any recent analysis?
I see. Maybe I can also put it in the context of what is happening globally, and then what is happening in the region, and then what is happening in Kosovo. So, COVID-19 induced crisis is that we haven't experienced before. It's the deepest crisis of the last 90 years, and it is really hurting people. It's taking lives, disrupting livelihoods all over the world. And as I mentioned, the current crisis is a bit different, and it's much deeper. So that's why we hear all these really large contraction figures, not only for Kosovo, but globally. And it's different than the most recent financial crisis, the global financial crisis of 2008. because the financial crisis of 2008 was initially an initial shock in the financial markets in advanced economies. Then it spread to the emerging markets. This time it's much different because the economic downturn is broader and it's deeper, because both supply and demand are affected, because there were these needed lockdowns to really save lives, right? To really address the health impact. But that also led to a decline in economic activity. Similarly, the consumers are also trying to reduce their exposure to the virus, so they're also reducing their economic activity. At the global level, of course, there is also disruption of global trade, and especially countries that rely on tourism or commodity exports or remittances are getting hit hard. So in this context, countries are getting really hit hard, especially like Kosovo and other countries in the Western Balkans, because a big part of economic activity is driven by tourism. In the context of Kosovo, it is the diaspora related tourism. But I guess on a positive note, as opposed to other countries in the region, remittances have not declined, but it actually increased, which cushioned the economic impacts in Kosovo. Another reason that this pandemic or this recession is deeper is because it is synchronized across the world. So it didn't start in advanced countries and then spread to developing economies, but it's really happening at the same time. So there is the external factors that affect the countries, but also there's a decline in economic activity through the domestic activity.
Yeah.
So in that regard, it's very difficult, and it already has some short-term impacts. And if we look at the longer term, we will also probably see impacts on the long term, because it will lead to, lower investment, erosion of human capital, probably loss in employment, and disruptions in global trade and supply linkages. But just to give a figure for the world outlook, according to the latest data World Bank has released, which will be updated soon, the global economy is going to contract by 5.2% in 2020. And the recovery that will follow up the contraction in global GDP in 2020 very much depends on the speed at which the vaccines are produced, that are widely available, that are deployed, because there's also the procurement that needs to happen for all these vaccines, and then the capacity of the countries to administer it to a population at large. So it's very, it's a very uncertain environment.
Yeah.
And for the case of Western Balkans, again, the economic activity in the region is projected to contract by an estimated 4.8% in 2020. And for the particular case of Kosovo, we are currently projecting a drop in a contraction of about 8.8% in 2020. Of course, again, this is uncertain, and this is a bit more, let's say, optimistic compared to our previous scenario earlier on, which was our downside scenario. But again, given that the travel restrictions and social distancing requirements are really impacting Kosovo's economy, really we see a large contraction.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Elena, very much for this extensive response. I will now turn to Ana Maria Oviedo and ask her something about the poverty. If she can explain us something more about the poverty rate. What is the poverty rate? How do we measure it? And then, like, in general terms, and then if you can give us more information about the poverty rates in Kosovo.
Thank you, Lazar. So I would start by saying that we all have a sense of what poverty means. We all understand that concept deep within ourselves. So we can have many ideas and many ways to express what we think poverty really means. But in the context of most of the work that we do or that I do at the World Bank and specifically in Kosovo, we take a very, very specific definition of poverty in order to be able to say something meaningful for policy, for the government to take action. So what is this concept that we use that is very, very specific? So the poverty rate tells us what percentage of the population is unable to cover a minimum set of needs. So what is also known commonly as the basket of goods, a minimum basket of goods. This basket of goods always includes food, but it can also include things such as clothing, housing, education, health, transportation, and other expenses. It's a minimum set of basic expenses that people typically need to cover in a family, right? So how do we measure this? We measure it mostly in monetary terms. And that means that the total income of a family, whether it's from labor or from government transfers or remittances or any other sources of income, are added up for all the family members, and then they are divided by the number of family members. And hold on just a second, because I think my computer was not hooked to the power and is about to turn off now. It's good. Sorry about that. So I was saying the total income is added up and then it's divided by the number of family members. And that gives us an amount of money per person that the family has available to cover all these needs I mentioned before. And so this is compared to the amount needed to purchase that minimum basket I mentioned earlier. If the family has an income that is below that amount that is needed to cover the minimum basket, then that family is considered poor. Okay, so this is the basic definition, the technical definition that we use to measure poverty and especially to monitor the poverty rate over time. For Kosovo, that minimum basket that we have defined using a specific methodology is something around 2 euros per person per day. So this is more or less the amount that we consider that is necessary to cover this minimum set of goods. And in Kosovo, we estimate that the poverty rate, which is the percentage of the population that is not able to cover this minimum, is about 20%. So that means that it's about 1 in 5 people in Kosovo are not able to fulfill their basic needs. Now, what does this mean in terms of the pandemic? So what happens, and I'm gonna take a step back actually, as Asli did, to look at the global impact of the pandemic before I zoom in to the Kosovo situation. So at the global level, there is a lot of uncertainty, same as Asli said before. We don't know when things are going to end. We don't know exactly what the impact is going to be at the end of the day. So we are working on the basis of a lot of assumptions, right? Since we don't really know where this is going, we have to make assumptions before we come up with any kind of numbers. And we are doing this in Kosovo. We are doing this all over the world. So there is a lot of uncertainty. Numbers change all the time. But still, policymakers need, and everybody, the private sector as well, we need some kind of direction that tells us where are we going, right? So even if there is a lot of uncertainty, we still have to estimate something to be able to react on it. So at the global level, we have, World Bank has recently estimated, and in fact, there is a report that is being launched this week that is giving these numbers to the public. There is an estimate that the extreme poverty, so this is really the poor of the poorest of the poor, extreme poverty might increase by somewhere between 88 and 115 million people. So this is a very large increase. And the moderate poor, which is the concept I just mentioned before for Kosovo, could actually almost double as a result of the pandemic. So this is a huge, huge impact in terms of poverty. What is different from other crises that we've seen in the past is that this pandemic has affected less the rural poor and more the urban poor. So this, because of the nature of the closures having to do with
density of population as well.
Exactly. So it affected perhaps a bit the extreme living in rural areas, urban areas a lot more. Think of construction workers, think of people working in transportation, think of people working cleaning offices, cleaning households. All these people who are in vulnerable jobs in urban areas have been hugely impacted. In the case of Kosovo, we have little information that is up to date in terms of the poverty impacts, the labor market impacts, the wages, and so on. What we do, as I said before, we use assumptions. So we take the assumptions or the results from the projections of our macro colleagues, and we look at what is happening from the side of the government, compensation measures, etc. And what we do is we project. Again, we do simulations to try to understand what could be those possible impacts. And so we have done that in Kosovo. We have taken assumptions from parameters from Europe, such as the closures of the businesses and also the compensation measures. And we estimate, again, based on all these assumptions and the uncertainty that is inherent to that, we estimate that Kosovo is going to probably experience about a 5 percentage point increase in poverty, despite the measures that the government has introduced to help businesses and to help households. So that means, as I said before, we estimated that about 1 in 5 people in Kosovo were poor. Now, if we add this additional 5 percentage points, so that would bring us to about 1 in 4 people could be actually poor at the end of this pandemic.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ana Maria, for this answer. Just additional question to your response. Is there any sort of a mitigation strategy planned in Kosovo case for basically trying to decrease the effects on the poorest people of the society due to the pandemics? Right. Did you?
Is that a question about the Kosovo government or about the World Bank?
It's specifically about Kosovo. If you have information in Kosovo case, I know that there have been 2 projects that were approved by the World Bank to Kosovo. I don't know to what extent this was related to the poorest members of the society. But do you have information for any future projects related to that?
Yes, I mean, I think Elene or perhaps Asli, you would be better placed to answer in terms of the entire response of the World Bank to the pandemic. What I would say, though, is that the government of Kosovo has also introduced a number of measures to support people and businesses to go through the crisis. So it has been really, I would say, a joint effort to address the crisis. But I would like maybe Elene or Asli to,
or maybe Lundrim also can reply and give us more information about these 2 projects that were approved by now in Kosovo by the World Bank. If I'm correct, these are the information I saw on the World Bank's website about the 2 projects related to the COVID pandemics.
Lundrim, do you want to go ahead or do you want me to
No,
start?
please, Elena, please continue. I think we can discuss broadly about our response, which has several elements, and maybe discussing the details of all the different elements maybe would take a lot of time. But I think we can broadly explain the response that I think, were able to provide to Kosovo, and I think we continue to work with the government of Kosovo to see how what else can we do going forward, because I think the situation is continuing. So what I wanted to say is that the World Bank support is not only the immediate support that has been provided, but there is also a support that is ongoing, and that I think will evolve. And the support we provided was focused in the health sector, in supporting the Kosovo authorities in preventing, detecting, and also responding to the COVID threats, and also support provided to the social assistance efforts of the government of Kosovo, as well as support provided to, if I can say, different that I think together combine to work towards helping the economic recovery plans or efforts that are being put in place by the Kosovo authorities. But I think Elena can provide a better picture of all these different efforts. What we like to say is that all these efforts at the moment, I think they total over $100 million in support, with some of the support already approved, and some of the support still being I think discussed and planned with the government. Elena, over to you.
Thank you, Lundrim. So to add on what Lundrim just shared with us, and also Lazar, to respond to your question about two projects. In fact, I would go beyond that, because I think our response came in different forms. One, as you mentioned, 2 new operations that were approved, but also what we try to do is reprogram some of the ongoing projects and tailor them more towards responding to COVID-related needs and challenges. And again, and also the response, I think, was thought in 2 ways. One, responding to health-specific challenges, so basically supporting government in saving lives, but also to respond to the economic challenges that pandemic brought about. And I think that echoes with what Asli was saying. It's not unique for Kosovo, but we know that will have a quite long-term effect. So it's immediate health response that is being provided through emergency COVID-19 operation. This operation was approved in April, I believe, in amount of $50 million. Part of these funds are there for the government to procure equipment, testing, laboratory equipment, and basically look at the health aspects, help government do testing, prevention, tracking, and treatment of the patients. Part of that funding was more to respond to the social needs. And I guess here I would echo what Anna Maria was talking about, the poverty, the risk of increased poverty, and preventing this risk. So about 24 million was provided to be channeled through social assistance scheme in Kosovo to continue payments for the poor beneficiaries, the beneficiaries of that scheme. And I understand about 25,000 households, or all in all, about 98,000 people can benefit from these payments. So that's really helping them go through the difficult times, especially families that have lost the income during pandemic, and help them move on or stay at least on certain level, not to fall further into poverty. That was one operation. Now, against of health response, we do have ongoing health, and the key to closely with the mental health and reprogram the process. 3.7 million euros were reallocated towards procurement of equipment, COVID-related equipment, and other medical supplies that are needed by the medical system, the health system right now, to respond to the challenge. Then speaking, and besides, there is also more funding available in amount of 2 million grant. This is through pandemic emergency facility that government can draw upon and again use for medical supplies, medical equipment during these times. Now, so that's about kind of saving lives, but we also need to help communities, businesses to stay on float and kind of looking forward, build for the recovery and after the COVID. So I think from that perspective, another project that was approved recently is the Financial Sector Strengthening Project in amount of 25 million. And the main thrust of this project is to support small and medium enterprises to get access to financing during these difficult times, continue their activities and continue to be part of the economy and contribute to the economy. On top of that, we also had an ongoing competitiveness and export readiness project. And under that project, also some funds, it's in about 8.3 million euros, were again reprogrammed and relocated to provide support to the small and medium enterprises that have export potential, so they can benefit from this financing and continue their operations and avoid bankruptcy or closing down due to the slowdown in the economy. I think that's in the nutshell, but those are the key kind of investments and key support that has been provided so far. But on top of that, we are now, and I will turn Asli for that, because we also are now discussing with the government another operation that will provide additional funding in the near future, I hope. And again, with this aim of looking at the economic stability and supporting private sector that should be the main engine of continuous economic growth in the country. So over to you, Asli. And of course, Anna Maria, I don't know if you have something to add from the poverty perspective, please do so. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Elena. And Lazar, yes, so across the board, I think most countries are going through similar phases in responding to the economic and social impact of this very large crisis. So at first, there was big uncertainty, and the government responded quickly by, providing double payments to pensioners, double payments to social assistance beneficiaries. The social assistance program is the only poverty targeted program in Kosovo. So at the initial phase, those were the measures that were taken. And then, during the second phase, there was response, and again, social assistance benefits were provided for another 3 months. But of course, I think one of the most important things is that the governments have to build resilience and be ready to actually counter such crisis. It's not easy. It's not easy for small economies that are also that are young and that are dependent also on external sources. But building resilience and being able to really cover those that are vulnerable during the times of crisis are very important, because identifying them and also expanding social assistance benefits during bad times is very important to actually reduce the impact on poverty, but also really for macroeconomic stabilization, because when the crisis hits, poor households are hit asymmetrically more so, right? And if you can actually provide more assistance to them, you actually create what we call a macroeconomic stabilizer, because the amount of money that gets distributed actually comes back faster to the economy when they are distributed to the poorer households. Another important thing is that, as Elena mentioned, we are currently working on what we call a development policy financing operation in Kosovo. So we have different instruments at the bank, and one of them is investment policy operation, right, that Elena has mentioned. The other one is what we call this development policy financing operation. It's a bit different than an investment operation in the sense that the resources get dispersed into the consolidated budget. Because during the pandemic, what happened is also that with the decline in economic activity, revenues also started to plunge. So there was more need for spending, but also there was less money for spending, right? As tax revenues really went down. So we are working with the government to actually, create financing options for the budget, but also support some very important long-term structural reforms. And this includes improving spending efficiency and also improving regulatory environment and a good playing field for the firms. And in terms of your question, what we are currently doing with the government and with our social protection colleagues at the bank is to really look into the social assistance scheme that the country has and to really target it to the poor and increase its coverage. So we are working towards this goal, as it's also very close to our heart, as given our mandate as an institution.
Okay, thank you, Asli.
I just want to add one point that is short but not small, and I'm sure that you will agree with me that connectivity is one of the key, I would say, key elements that has come out during this pandemic as a huge divider in the society. So the share of the society that is more connected, and especially on the digital front, has been much more resilient to the pandemic and to the effects of the pandemic than the other share that is not well connected, that is not integrated in the digital world. This is true for children that have to go to school online. This is true for people who have to connect to be able to continue in their work life. This is true for doctors who have to deliver services and could do so through digital means. So I think the pandemic, and we all agree in the bank and also with our government clients, that connectivity is going to be really in everybody's mind going forward. And most of the investments that our institution at least is going to support in the future is going to really put a lot of emphasis in increasing access to the digital economy as a way for people to be more resilient, but also to improve their incomes.
Okay, thank you, Ana Maria. I have one last question, which is very specific and the question is for Elena and Ljunrim, and it's again related to the support of the World Bank. But if you can explain us which of your projects have affected and provided benefits to the Serb majority municipalities in Kosovo. This is for our narrower audience here in the north and also other Serb majority municipalities in Kosovo.
Thank you. Maybe I can try to give a quick first answer to the question, and basically the broad answer is that the country partnership framework, the strategy that we discussed earlier, it doesn't include as a specific aim to work with a certain or specific community. It has a general goal of improving the lives of all the people of Kosovo, with the special focus in supporting Kosovo generate more jobs and reduce poverty in the country, and help especially in increasing productivity and also the export of Kosovo firms, and several other measures that again are directed towards all the people of Kosovo. However, still several of our projects of World Bank projects operations in the country have include activities which are implemented also in Serb community, for example, or Serb majority municipalities, and I could mention here few of them, which could be of interest for our discussion. For example, the Agriculture and Rural Development Project provides grants to farmers, and they have organized several capacity building trainings efforts, which have included Serb farmers from both the north and the south, to help them, to equip them with skills to try and make use of the available grants that are provided through the Ministry of Agriculture. There is also the recently closed the real estate and cadastre project that was financed by the World Bank, which worked in more than half of the municipalities of Kosovo, including the Serb majority municipalities, especially in the south of of Kosovo. And then there is also the Kosovo Digital Economy Project, which is expanding the fast internet, the broadband internet, to rural areas of Kosovo. It aims to do so with about 200 villages across Kosovo, and some of these villages are located in Serb majority municipalities. I think they have already implemented projects, for example, in Ranilug, in Novo Brdo, and I think in Leposavić municipalities. Then the World Bank is also supporting the water security and canal protection project, which is repairing the Iber canal throughout all of its trajectory, which includes the Serb majorities, and I think it will be important for irrigation in the future. And there is also the Kosovo Health Project that is implemented by the Ministry of Health, which is also planning or aiming to provide support in primary healthcare to different municipalities, including Gračanica, Klokot, Parteš, and Ranilug. And I think all of these projects and others I did not mention, I think the aim is again, as I said at the beginning, the aim is to improve the lives of all the people of Kosovo. And I think if the reforms that are included in these projects, if they go forward, if they get implemented, if these projects are successful, I think the benefits will be shared by all the people of Kosovo, irrespective of the community or the geographic
ethnic belonging. Yeah, there was also just a last quick question. There was also if I saw correctly, there's also a project related to the youth employment, which I also saw on your website. So if you can just briefly give us the information about that particular project, enhancing youth employment, and to what extent this was basically also widespread in all municipalities in Kosovo. Like were there all municipalities involved in this project?
Gundrim, do you want me to take this question?
Yes, please, Elena. I can maybe add later if needed.
Yes, please. But I suppose you refer to Youth Connecting Youth project, and maybe you just saw an advertisement or a teaser, but the project has not been, the project is still at the early stage of preparation. Our teams are being in the discussions with the Ministry of Local Government, with the Ministry of Finance on the contours and the design of this project. And I think more work will have to be done, given again the new context, the new situation. Some reprogramming or refocusing of this operation may be required. So there's no project, no active project as such to talk about.
Okay, so maybe
it is in the pipeline. It is in the pipeline. So maybe for the next podcast.
Okay, maybe for the next podcast. So this was basically my last question. I would like to thank you all for your time. I really enjoyed the conversation. I learned a lot. So, and I really hope that we will have the chance to meet next time in person. So next time you come to Kosovo, please give us a call, send us a message, and we would like to host you in our offices and maybe have another conversation. Hopefully, with a bit better news when the pandemic will be the pandemic situation will be over. So thank you once again for your time. We really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.